Hi and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca and it is time to start up this dekitting party. I have so many things to dekit, from Christmas, Advent event, paintings done in the background, or auditings. So I am starting with an easy one. Let's warm up. And I am going to be dekitting the round diamonds from these two paintings because they're the only round diamonds I need to dekit. So I have canvas A and canvas B here, and I'm going to see if I can sort of dekit them both together. So I'm going to start with 310 with rounds. They do actually go into my pots. I am going to save you guys from having to deal with me taking the stickers off. I am going to take the stickers off afterwards. But square paintings, oh my goodness me. Do I have a lot to dekit? I have loads. So yeah, I thought let's just start off smallish, tick over, and get these ones done. Okay, 415. Paying attention to sort of both sets of these because they are in number order, which makes things a whole lot easier for me to be able to not hopefully be rummaging for numbers too long. They are only small ones, small paintings, so there is only small ones to go. I do have some ABs though as well. So I will be doing the ABs, which I have actually sorted into what is now going to be my new storage for ABs. Kindly supplied by Kim. Kim was amazing. She did me a few like presents for Christmas for me to open over the course of the Advent event, and one of those presents I was thinking of storing my cover paper in them, but ultimately, as I have been sorting out my craft room and rearranging things, I have decided to store my AB diamonds in them. Well, AB and some others. So it also has some special diamonds. So you're going to get a bit of a sneak peek into that when I get these ABs away in a moment. But I do like it when I have double numbers. Makes me feel like I'm saving myself that little bit of time. It's tempting to have a very huge dekit of all my square diamond paintings. But I think it's quite possibly going to get just a bit too confusing all at once. So I am going to break down how I dekit them. When I dekit my Christmas square paintings, I actually have the couple from the Advent calendar to dekit as well. So I am going to pull those together. Oh, did I actually go too far on that one? I should have done this one first. Oh well, they're still close enough. Yeah, I'm actually going to dekit my two Advent ones at the same time. So I'm already going to be doing 4 at once for that. when I dekit my paint gem, that is actually 3 sets of paint gem. That's how I kitted it up, 3 all at once. So I will be dekitting 3 all at once. And I don't really fancy dekitting 7, potentially 8 if I include the chart to art, all in one fat sitting. I feel like that's probably a bit too much to do all at once. A bit OTT. So let's get these in here. 7, 9, 8. We are getting there. Then we have 801. My round box is fairly full. However, I don't think it's at the point where I need to look at going into 3. I think that's quite possibly a little bit too extreme to go into 3 boxes. I can still potentially remove these, which will give me a lot more space. That's a bit of trash. Let's just get that out the pot and not in the bag. So yeah, I could still potentially remove these if I want more space, and that's much better than taking up far too much space, in my opinion, on my shelf for diamonds. So 9, 7, 2. Get that one done. Then we have 3371 is the next one. Ooh, if I can get it open. Right, 3, 8, 20. No new ones yet, but that's okay. 3, 8, 20. 3, 8, 22. Put that one in. 3, 8, 23. Putting 2 different paintings, so all 3 colours going in a row, but in different paintings. 2 more to do. So we have 3, 8, 5, 2, and then we have 5, 200. I don't need to bookmark where 5, 200 goes because it goes right at the end. Oh, nearly shut it then. There we go. 5, 200. So all the diamonds are away apart from the ABs. So let me move these and I'll show you my AB storage. So I have these 2 gorgeous little boxes from Kim as a gift, and what I've decided, so the top one is actually square AB diamonds. They start here and they go through here. I have quite a lot in square. I do have just little pieces of the card. In fact, they've still got the stickers on. They were just ones I had around the craft room. I just used those as dividers. I may cut a piece of card that is the specific size and a little bit higher. I may not. It stops them tilting one way or another. What I may need to do though is tape them so that they stay longer, because I currently have 2 overlapping. That's probably what I'll do because it works. And then for the second one, I have my round ABs on this side, followed by my round glow in the dark and my round neon. I don't have anywhere near as many round. So on the other side, I have square neon, square ice, square glow in the dark, square neon, and square crystal. Only the crystal that I have the number for. But I have a load of crystal ones. These were actually from Diamond Art Studio. I've just put them into little bags so that they can sit nice. So colours wise, 307 is a new one. Let's check 762 before I pull my stickers out. 762 is also a new one. And 3801 is also a new one. So I have 3 new AB colours. So that means I need a couple of things. I need my logbook that holds details of my spares. I need 3 baggies. And then I need my round stickers. So I differentiate between sort of round and special diamonds by just using a different colour of DMC sheets than I use for my normal spares. So my normal spares, they are pink, and for my AB and sort of crystal ones, they are green. So 307 goes in there. And then we want 762. 762. Goes in that bag. And I don't have like dividers differentiating in these either. I could use the stickers and card. I did look at using the stickers and card, however I would need to chop them down a bit on either side. I may still do that. We shall see how much I'm in and out of them and as to whether it bothers me that much. If it bothers me, I am more than happy to do it, but for now I've just done it the basic way. 3801. That one goes in there. So that's me done. You can see some of my blank ones have gone as well. That's what I used for the likes of the glow in the dark. I just used the blank sheets on the last page and wrote the numbers on for that one. I used the printed one for my ABs because I'm likely to have more of them. So last thing I need to do is update my spares. So my spares ABs is this side. So I have 307. I now have it in round. I don't even have it in square, but I have it in round. 3801, of course that's on the next page. 3801 I have in square, I now also have in round. And then 762. 762 I don't have in square, but I now have in round. So there we go. Logbook is updated. ABs are looking beautiful. I say I may well put dividers in them. We'll see if I get to them before I'm dekitting the Christmas squares. Haven't yet labelled the fronts, things like that I will be doing once everything in the craft room is fully sorted. At the moment it is a little bit sorted. There's pockets that are sorted in this craft room, but not them all. But anyway, we have made a start. Woohoo! And that didn't take too long at all. It never really does with rounds. I can imagine some of the squares taking me a lot longer, but I thought let's start it off easy with the rounds. Warm up, should we say. So these two have been completed and dekitted. So that's 2 down, multiples to go. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.